Hi, I'm Lynn from the Darbin Orvar YouTube channel, and today I'm going to build a Lego box. Well, I started with checking out how much Lego I have and what approximate size I need for the box. The plates measure 10-inch square, so to fit everything I think I need something around 18 by 11 inches. This is kind of what I'm picturing. A simple box with an inset top that slides in and out, and a divider in the back for the plates. Also, perhaps walnut handles and feet. In terms of design, I'm thinking old luggage trunk with stickers and labels. That kind of look. I want nice wood for this box, so I decided to go with Baltic birch plywood, which looks great and is very strong. So first I measured out what pieces I needed. This is 1/2-inch Baltic birch. And I cut them all up. Now there are lots of ways to connect the box together. You can simply do butt joints, rabbets, dovetails if you want to get really involved, or box joints to mention a few. I decided to go with box joints because they are strong, plus it shows off Baltic birch's fine layers really nicely. I can make any sized joint, however I decided to make 1/4-inch joints. I think that's a nice look. Then there was just a matter of setting it up right and doing a lot of cutting on the table saw. I made a detailed video of how I designed and built this jig on my channel. It's important that 2 of the pieces are offset, so they connect perfectly when everything is cut. It's also important that I count the right amount of spins with this jig. Next, I went to the router table to create some grooves and rabbets. To connect this box, I want the bottom to be inset, so it comes flush with the sides. The top, the lid on the other hand, is going to slide in and out of this 1/4-inch dado. I'm also creating a divider for the plates in the box, so I'm cutting a 1/4-inch dado, which the divider will slide into. Okay, so now I have all my pieces cut and it's time to glue the box together. First I'm putting some glue on the joints and assembling the box together. It's good to use a heavy mallet and a protective board to get the pieces together so there won't be any gaps. Once all the sides were glued together, I used some clamps to make sure everything's set up right. The way I designed this, I have to put in a divider before the bottom or else it won't go in. For the bottom, the lid and the divider, I'm using 1/4-inch plywood. Then I put some glue down on the rabbets and put down the bottom. Before gluing all this together, I divided the front piece of the box in 2. That's because I will glue in the lid in the groove of the cutoff piece. So to connect this properly, I'm first cutting off one of the box joints on each side where the top will go. Then I'm gluing the lid into the groove on the cutoff front. It slides in nicely. And finally, I'm gluing those little cutoff pieces into the sides of the lid to make it look complete from the sides when the box is closed. Okay, so now to get everything smooth, I'm sanding the whole box, starting with 80 grit and moving up to 120. Now, time to work on the walnut accent pieces. So I'm making a couple of cuts on the table saw. Here I'm creating a rabbet and finishing it off with a shoulder plane inside. Then gluing and clamping 2 pieces together to get an L. And finally gluing that on the lid to act as a handle. Next, I got a piece on the lid here and I'm just cutting up some sections, and these will be round feet for the bottom of the box. Cutting them off one at a time. And sanding smooth. Now I can secure them to the bottom of the box. Moving on to the side handles. So here I have another piece cut up. Again, I'm cleaning the wood up with the shoulder plane and also softening up the corners with my mini plane. Then cutting off 2 pieces for the handles and smoothing out the edges with a rasp and some sandpaper. Marking out spots for the screw holes and then making the holes. And they're ready to be glued and screwed to the sides of the box. Okay, so I've got handles and feet. Looks good. Now, for my trunk labels and stickers, I printed out a whole bunch of Lego related photos I found online. So just cutting them all up. To put them on the box, I'm using decoupage, which acts as a glue, sealer and finish. So simply figuring out where I want each one. And then once all the pieces were on, I brushed decoupage on top of each picture to seal them. Then when that had dried, I put on 2 coats of de-waxed shellac to seal and protect the wood. I really like shellac. It's a universal sealer, it goes on everything, and it dries quickly. To make sure the lid slides in and out easily, I'm going to coat the groove with some mineral wax. For the top of the lid, I thought it would be cool to glue down some plates. So I'm marking out where the plates are going to go, and then covering both sides with contact cement. And then once dry, I can put down the plates. Now all that's left is to fill the box with Lego. So the box is complete and I really love the way it came out. It looks so cool, and of course it's really nice to have the plates on top as well. My name is Lynn. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel Darbin Orvar, where you can find lots of more projects. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you soon.
If you liked this video, subscribe to our channel or send us a comment on Facebook or Twitter. Be sure to check out our other project videos or visit us on makezine.com.